Hey guys, welcome back to another Best of Wall Street Bets video. Today we're going to be looking at some of the top losses and gains from the past couple weeks. If you're new to the channel, we make videos covering insane Wall Street Bets traders and other topics related to the hottest stocks right now, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell if you want to see more. To begin, we have the user Torrential Tacos, returning with a $6,400 gain in one day. In our previous video, we covered Torrential Tacos' loss of nearly $110K in 1 week. Despite being down only $1,550, he promised he would climb back to the top. So he purchased Joy Inc. calls and Class D shares of Urban One Inc. Luckily for Torrential Tacos, Joy Inc. stock continued to climb in June, resulting in a $6,165 or 290% total return on his calls. He also purchased Class D shares of Urban One Inc. for between $1.73 and $1.95, then sold the very next morning at $6.21. He got the ideas for these trades from multiple people on Wall Street Bets and his own due diligence. Torrential Tacos plans to continue taking risks on his climb back to the top, so we look forward to seeing more from him in the future. Congrats on a great start to your comeback, Torrential Tacos! Next up, we have the user Maury226, showing how he was able to go from 35K to 590K in just 3.5 months of trading. Maury226 posted a screenshot of his top gaining trades. He was able to make some massive gains on his Nikola Corporation calls, Amazon calls, Disney puts, Apple calls, and much more. He also posted a screenshot of his top losses, which showed some big losses from SPY puts, Ulta Beauty puts, Tesla calls, and more. His year-to-date account balance history shows that he had gone up to 500K twice in the past, only to lose about 80% of it by playing with everything in his account. He says this time he will not be making the same mistake again, and he's sitting on about 70% cash, along with some SPY puts and VIX calls. One of the biggest lessons he learned was to click the sell button, even when he's down 80% on a trade, so he can live to fight another day. He recommends letting your winners ride, and says to consider taking out only a chunk when cashing out a hugely green position. He also recommends not putting more than 25% of your account into a single position, and urge people to limit the number of positions they're in at one time. Maury226 has a degree in economics and is finishing up his MBA in finance right now. He believes his education gave him an edge over the average person, just jumping into options trading. He usually buys contracts 1 to 2 months out and plans to sell around the halfway point. He never buys in-the-money contracts and found that 10 to 15% out of the money works best for him. Congrats on your over 500K gains, Maury226! Next up, we have the user noobhunterguy, posting a Robinhood screen recording showing his account quickly tanking from 20K to under 5,000. noobhunterguy purchased lots of MGM Resorts and Alaska Air Group calls that ended up expiring worthless. Users on Wall Street Bets encouraged him to keep YOLOing with his remaining 5K, but he already has this money invested in Microsoft shares and isn't selling. noobhunterguy lost $15,000, but at least he gained some internet points and can still afford a phone charger. Best of luck with your future trades, noobhunterguy! Next up, we have the user ChrisArk, posting a Robinhood screenshot showing that he made over $100,000 in 1 day from his Tesla calls. On June 9th, when Tesla was trading at less than $950, ChrisArk purchased 33 $960 call contracts, expiring June 12th. He held his calls overnight and sold it open on June 10th for a massive gain after Tesla stock rose to over $1,000 following an analyst upgrade. ChrisArk put 50K, his entire account, into this risky play, and it worked out for the best. If he would have held his calls another day, he would have lost big, but he secured his profits. ChrisArk is only 23 years old, has his own business, and plans to use his gains for a down payment on a house. Congrats on your Tesla gains, ChrisArk! Next up, we have the user Ooh It's Michael, posting a Robinhood screenshot showing that his account is down $9,116, negative 90%, in just 1 week. Ooh It's Michael purchased SPY 300 puts expiring June 26th. Unfortunately for him, SPY traded at over $307 on June 25th when he sold his position, resulting in an over $9,000 loss. Ooh It's Michael is currently looking for a play to YOLO his remaining 1K on. Users on Wall Street Bets suggested that he just do the opposite of whatever he's been doing. Best of luck with your next YOLO, Ooh It's Michael! Next up, we have the user Bitcoin Whales, posting a Robinhood screenshot showing that his account is up $12,243, or 446%, after a recent spike. In late May, Bitcoin Whales bought calls on Square, Alpha Protech, Merck & Co., ExxonMobil, Alaska Air Group, and American Express. Bitcoin Whale's already cashed out his positions and took his profits to buy positions for different companies. His current play is Clorox Company $270 calls, that he's also adding Alpha Pro Tech calls until the stock reaches $30. Bitcoin Whale's option trading strategy involves looking for healthy companies that are oversold, then buying calls that are 6 to 12 months out, and it looks like it's working well for him. Congrats on your gains, Bitcoin Whales! Last up, we have the user MVC Fill, posting a Robinhood screen recording showing his account going from about $6,000 to over $20,000 on June 8th, then quickly tanking back down to $6,400. MVC Fill was up big on June 8th with his calls on American Airlines, FAS, MGM Resorts, Norwegian Cruise Line, and Penn National Gaming, but he unfortunately didn't take his profits despite being up over 225%. He eventually found the sell button and was still able to make a small profit on his trades. He says that he learned his lesson and plans to come back stronger. Best of luck with your future trades, MVC Fill! Thanks for watching this Wallstreetbets recap video. Leave a comment of what you're trading this week, and remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Be sure to check out our Wallstreetbets playlist for more videos like this. Best of luck getting those sweet, sweet tendies!